Hello! Today we're going to be covering the entire installation for the 44-inch Windward Ceiling Fan by Home Decorators Collection. This fan is super easy to install with quick fit installation features like a slide-on mounting bracket and quick install blades. The fan is tri-mount installation, which means that it can be mounted flush without the downrod, standard with the downrod on a flat ceiling, or on an angled ceiling with an extension downrod. The fan is compatible with universal ceiling fan remote controls and includes CFL bulbs. Before we get started, just a couple of notes. If you don't feel comfortable working around electricity, please consult with a licensed electrician. And second note is if you're just replacing a ceiling fan, chances are the outlet box is acceptable for ceiling fan support. But if you're replacing a chandelier or a flush mount light fixture, chances are you're going to need to change out the outlet box. The important thing to note is that the outlet box must say acceptable for ceiling fan support and it must be metal. If you have a plastic outlet box, make sure to replace that before installing the ceiling fan. Another note is you want to make sure that the breaker box is off and the wall switch is off before you begin. Okay, now I've unpacked the entire ceiling fan from the box. I have the manual here open up to the parts page. And I'm just going to go through each part to make sure that everything's present. So first we have the mounting bracket. The mounting bracket comes pre-installed inside the canopy with the canopy ring. We have the downrod, the decorative motor collar cover. There's 5 blades, the light kit, the bottom of the motor housing has your reverse switch and your pull chains. And just a note, this piece must be connected to the fan before testing it. So if you like to test the fan after you finish the wiring, make sure that piece is connected or else the circuit won't be complete and your fan won't work. Then you have the fan motor and the light shade bulb. The fan includes 2 14-watt CFL bulbs. There will also be a hardware pack. The hardware pack has the plastic wire connectors, the pull chain fobs, and the close to ceiling mount grommet. Okay, some tools that we're going to need is a wire cutter, wire strippers, flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, and a voltage tester. We like to use a voltage tester to make sure that the wires aren't live before we start handling the wires. Some electrical tape, and last but not least, a ladder. So everything's here, we're ready to begin. The mounting bracket comes pre-assembled inside the canopy and canopy ring. To remove the mounting bracket, first turn the canopy ring counterclockwise to remove and expose the screws. The mounting bracket is held in place by 2 J-slotted screws on opposite sides of the canopy and 2 standard screws located on opposite sides of the canopy. To remove the mounting bracket, first remove and save the standard screws. Then loosen, but do not remove, the J-slotted screws. Once both J-slotted screws are loosened, simply twist the mounting bracket to remove it from the canopy. Before routing the wires, remove the red warning label from the set screw. Then using a flathead screwdriver, loosen but do not remove the set screw on the motor collar. Next, route the wires through the canopy ring. Make sure the slot openings of the canopy ring are facing towards the ceiling. Then unwrap the wires and stretch them out. Then, take the downrod and insert the downrod into the canopy, making sure that the threaded end of the downrod exits through the smallest hole in the canopy. Then take the decorative motor collar cover and slide that onto the downrod, making sure that the widest opening is towards the threaded end of the downrod. Next, route the wires through the downrod, inserting the 3 wires in the threaded end of the downrod so that the wires exit through the ball portion of the ball and downrod assembly. Gently pull the wires through. Then insert the downrod into the motor collar. The motor collar features a safety tab that will lock the downrod in place should it ever loosen over time. Insert the downrod into the motor collar and screw until completely tight. Hold the safety tab down with your thumb while screwing the downrod in. This will ensure that the downrod is able to be completely tightened. Once the downrod is tightened, use a flathead screwdriver to tighten the set screw on the motor collar. Once the set screw is tight, slide the motor collar cover down. Now the fan is ready to be hung. For close to ceiling mounting without the downrod, you'll first need to remove and save 3 of the 6 screws on top of the motor housing so that you can attach the canopy directly to the motor housing. Next, you'll need to depress the 3 studs inside the canopy to remove the canopy decorative bottom cover. Simply press each stud with your thumb. Then you can remove the decorative bottom cover. Then, take the rubber grommet from the hardware pack and route the wires through the center hole in the grommet, aligning the larger holes of the grommet over the screws that are in the motor housing. The smaller holes in the grommet will align with the screw holes from the screws that were removed and saved. Next, route the wires through the canopy ring, making sure the slot openings are facing towards the ceiling. Then, route the wires through the canopy. Align the cutouts of the canopy with the screws that are in the motor housing. The screw holes in the canopy will align with the holes from the screws that were removed and saved. Next, reinstall the 3 screws that were removed and saved at the beginning of this step. Make sure all 3 screws are completely tightened before proceeding. The Windward fan features a slide-on mounting bracket for easy installation. Begin by loosening the screws in the outlet box. Next, you'll route the wires from the ceiling through the top hole in the mounting bracket. Then align the slots of the mounting bracket with the screws in the outlet box, and then slide it into position. With the mounting bracket in place, use a Phillips head screwdriver to securely tighten the mounting bracket to the outlet box. The mounting bracket has a tab located on the inner rim that aligns with the slot in the ball and downrod assembly. This is just to demonstrate how the ball and downrod assembly lock into place in the mounting bracket. Once the ball is placed into the mounting bracket, it's a good idea to twist the downrod to make sure that the ball is seated properly. To hang the fan, lift the fan assembly up to the mounting bracket and position the ball inside the mounting bracket. Make sure the ball is seated properly on the tab inside the mounting bracket. If using the close to ceiling mounting method, there is a post located on the mounting bracket. This post will insert in the screw hole of the canopy to hold the fan in place while you wire it. Lift the fan assembly to the mounting bracket and insert the post of the mounting bracket through the standard screw hole of the canopy. Do not insert the post into the J slot. Begin wiring by taking the green wire from the mounting bracket and the green wire from the downrod and twisting those together. Then connect that with the bare or copper wire from the house supply. Twist the wires together and complete the connection using a plastic wire nut and electrical tape. Next, take the blue wire from the fan and the black wire from the fan and twist those 2 together. Then connect those 2 to the black wire or the hot wire from the house supply. Finish the connection with a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. The last step is to connect the white wire from the fan with the white or neutral wire from the house supply line. Twist the wires together and complete the connection using a plastic wire nut and electrical tape. Once all the wire connections have been made and secured with wire nuts and electrical tape, Tuck the wires into the mounting bracket and outlet box. Having the wires out of the way will make canopy attachment much easier. To attach the canopy to the mounting bracket, align the J-slots of the canopy with the loose screws in the mounting bracket. Then lift the canopy towards the ceiling and twist counterclockwise to engage the J-slots and screws. Once the canopy is in place, use the 2 screws that were removed at the beginning of the installation. Insert the screws in the standard screw holes and tighten. Once those 2 screws are tightened, tighten the 2 remaining J-slotted screws. The canopy ring has 4 slot openings that align with the 4 screws in the canopy. To attach the canopy ring, align those slot openings with the 4 screws in the canopy, then lift the canopy ring towards the ceiling and twist clockwise to engage the slots on the screws. This will lock the canopy ring in place. This ceiling fan features a patented QuickInstall blade system. The clip inside the motor housing locks the fan blades in place. The notches on the end of the fan blade insert into the fan motor housing and are locked in place using the patented clip. For proper installation, make sure the side of the fan blade marked this side up is facing towards the ceiling. To install the fan blades, simply push the end of the fan blade into the slot opening on the motor housing. The clips will lock the fan blades in place. The light kit pan attaches to the fan using 2 keyhole slots and 1 standard screw hole. These align with the 3 screws in the black bracket in the base of the motor housing. To attach the light kit pan, first remove and save one of the screws in the black bracket. Then loosen the 2 remaining screws. Do not remove the 2 remaining screws. Route the molded adapter plug through the center hole of the light kit pan. Then align the 2 keyhole slots in the light kit pan with the 2 screws that were loosened in the black bracket. Lift the light kit pan up and twist to engage the loosened screws in the keyhole slots. This will hold the light kit pan in place while you insert and tighten the standard screw that was removed. Once the standard screw is tightened, completely tighten the 2 remaining screws in the keyhole slots. The last step is to connect the molded adapter plug from the light kit pan with the molded adapter plug from the fan. Simply align the plugs and press them together. The clip on the plug will hold them in place. The light kit attaches to the light kit pan using 2 keyhole slots and a standard screw. These align with the 3 screws in the bottom of the light kit pan. To install the light kit, begin by removing 1 screw from the light kit pan. Then loosen the 2 remaining screws. To connect the light kit, connect the white wire from the fan with the white wire from the light kit and the blue wire from the fan to the black wire from the light kit. Once the wire connections are made, tuck the wires up into the fan and lift the light kit towards the light kit pan. Then, align the keyhole slots in the light kit with the 2 screws that were loosened in the light kit pan. Lift up and twist counterclockwise to engage the keyhole slots and hold the light kit in place. Then, insert the screw that was removed into the standard screw hole of the light kit. Align with the screw hole in the light kit pan and securely tighten. Once the standard screw is tight, completely tighten the 2 screws in the keyhole slots of the light kit. Finally, ensure that all 3 screws are completely tightened. The Windward includes 2 14-watt CFL bulbs. To install, insert the bulbs into the socket and hand tighten to secure them in place. glass bowl features a twist lock design for easy installation. This design utilizes 3 slots in the glass bowl that align with 3 dimples in the light kit pan. To install the bowl, align the slots of the glass bowl with the dimples in the light kit pan, push up, and twist to lock in place. The last step is attaching the pull chain extensions. Insert the end of the fan's pull chain into the connector of the pull chain extension. The connector will snap in place to hold on to the pull chain. To turn the light on, pull the pull chain for the light. The fan speed is controlled by the pull chain as well. 1 pull for high, 2 pulls for medium, 3 pulls for low. Pulling again will turn the fan off. To reverse the fan's direction, make sure the fan is off and then slide the reverse switch located on the side of the light kit pan. Congratulations, your ceiling fan installation is now complete. If you found this video helpful, click the subscribe button or the like button down below. And as always, keep it breezy!